What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video, and today we're having a Milwaukee impact wrench day, BOGO style. So all of these are going to be Milwaukee BOGOs on impact wrenches, with the exception of a few. We do have some other deals that's not impact wrenches, but we mostly talking about Milwaukee impact wrenches because all of these are on BOGOs, and some of them are already discounted. Let's get on with the show. First up, we have this compact. We're starting from baby to Papa Bear, okay? So baby bear here, this M18 compact impact wrench on a BOGO. You get with this a free 5 amp hour oil resistant battery. So this battery is $189 normally. The regular 5 amp hour battery is $159 or $149, something like that. So when you add these to cart, of course the whole thing is still $199, but the impact wrench itself becomes $102.06, and the battery is $96.94. So when you see them itemized like this, that means on your receipt it'll show that this costs $96 and this costs $102. You do not have to keep both of them. You can return the battery if you don't want it, or you can return the impact wrench if you don't want it and keep the other thing. You'll just pay this price. All right, so that's how that so-called hack works. It's not really a hack, it's by design. Moving on to the mid-torque. So this is the mid-torque 3/8 inch. So same deal with the same battery. It's $229 ordinarily. You add that battery, the impact wrench becomes $125.46 and the battery $103.54. Moving on to the half inch. This one costs a little bit more. It's $250 for the half inch anvil, and same situation as all the others. The battery becomes $107.45 in this scenario, and the impact wrench becomes $141.55. Moving on, but before we move on, I just want to say, if you're liking these deals, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any deals in the future. Also, want to shout out all my Patreon members, all 6 of yous. I am constantly trying to do things to make the Patreon better and provide more value. So I do have 3 tiers, and I added something new today where now all Patreon members have automatic entry into future giveaways. Now, what that means for just you regular viewers, you're going to miss out. So I suggest you at least join the $2 a month club in order to have access to the giveaways. This is how we get to the point of giving away trucks, folks. Now, the way the tiers work, you can go ahead and read all about them, but the $2 a month to get you 1 entry, the $5 a month to get you 2 entries, and then the $10 a month will get you 3 entries, along with all that other stuff, the gooder karma, the bestest karma, my deepest gratitude, and all of that. So consider signing up to be a Patreon member. We will have other adjustments in the future where I might start another slap your mama tier where you get more than just the entries and maybe some merch or something too as well. We're going to be giving away another one of these Dovo laser levels valued at $279. If you haven't seen my review on these, this laser level is, those green lines are incredible. They work really, really well in direct sun. 12 different lines in total. Comes as a kit with the battery and everything. So there you have that. Feel free to join the Patreon and you'll be eligible for this giveaway. Moving on back to the impact wrenches, we have this M18 half inch, the new big dog on the street. So yeah, this one comes with not the oil resistant battery, ironically, because it would have made it super cheap then, but it comes with a regular 5 amp hour battery. That's $159, so it makes that battery $103.80, and it makes the impact wrench itself $195.20. Good deal there. Now, we have seen this though as a BOGO, but not one like this. So in those BOGOs for $250, it'll just be the impact wrench with the battery in the picture, and when you add it to cart, it'll just show up over here as the battery, and the impact wrench, all for $249. That is not hackable. It has to be 2 different prices for 2 different itemized line items. Okay, so the battery's up here, impact wrench right here. Now, if you want to keep the battery, I suggest waiting, because I suspect during the holiday season, which is what, maybe a week or 2 away, we will see this a little cheaper. but right now this is as cheap as it's getting. And the reason I say that is because I found Makita's holiday deals. We'll be talking about that in a second. Now, with this said, I still do like the Flex deal. So the Flex deal is $249. It comes with a 6 amp hour stacked, not a regular battery, stacked. That is their tippy top of the line, highest output battery. So it comes with a 6 amp hour stacked battery with a 280 watt rapid charge. It's a big boy too, that charge. It's big. So is that battery. And from here, you get to choose from your own impact wrenches. Now you do get to choose from some other good tools. Your 7¼ inch circular saws, a rotary hammer drill. This is boo-boo. This one right here, this old impact wrench, you don't want it. I don't know why I can't zoom in, but this old impact wrench right here, you don't want that. A mud mixer, I mean, depending on your trade, but how often is the average person going to use that? Then we have a die grinder, same deal, like how often are you going to use that? But the circular saw and these impact wrenches, most of us are going to be working on cars more than likely, so the impact wrenches is the way to go. And you can choose from the 1/2 inch or the 3/4 inch. So the 3/4 inch, all for $249. Is it as powerful as the Milwaukee? No, but it is still very, very powerful. And so I don't think it's a bad deal. But the difference is fairly marginal once you're out here in the real world. So to me, this is the best deal, $249, because you're getting a charger, a big boy battery, and the impact wrench. Now, speaking of 3/4 inch impact wrenches, we also have the Milwaukee on sale. It's $349, and it comes with the oil-resistant battery as its BOGO, which makes the impact wrench $226.40, and the battery $155.80. But again, you come back over here to the Flex. Now, for this, all day, I think that just makes all the sense, unless you just bleed red, which I bleed all types of different colors because I have all the tools. This Flex is going to make the most sense, especially in the 3/4 inch realm. Okay, $249 with the stacked battery, charger, and the impact wrench is just ridiculous. You're not finding that anywhere else. This for $349 is just the battery and the tool, and it isn't even the newest stacked forged battery, because that Flex battery is equivalent to the forged battery. So there you go with that. Moving on, taking a slight break away from impact wrenches, we have this Whirlpool microwave. Now, Home Depot is having a special buy on appliances today, and I just wanted to show this because over-the-range microwaves can be dumb expensive for just a darn microwave. And this one is normally $400, and it's basically half off. And you also have some rebates depending on where you live. So type in your zip code and it will show you some other rebates. And this is just basically a buy more, save more. So that's irrelevant. But $208 for a very good over-the-range microwave. If you're looking for one, not a bad deal right there. And speaking of holiday deals, this is not live yet. You can add the tools to the cart, but they won't let you add this starter kit. That will probably go live in another week or two. So this is going to be Makita's deal, and we'll talk about that once it's live and see what these tools break down to be. But you got to buy 2 tools and you get this starter kit free. It's not a bad deal considering that the starter kit is $209, and some of these tools like this hammer drill is $179. They have a bunch of angle grinders. It's more than just this one. It's like $169. So I'll be very interested in seeing how much those end up costing after you've added them all to the cart. But it's still going to be quite expensive because, you know, Makita. Moving on to the M12 version. So we do have our stubbies. They're on the way out because the new stubby has arrived. But if you watch the Torque Test channel review on the new stubby, you see it's a bit of a 2-pump chump. It is powerful, but it operates weird with the trigger. Don't squeeze that trigger too many times or it'll change the modes on you. And that's kind of dangerous because you're going to use this in tight situations in the engine bay. You double pump the thing and then it goes zzz, and, you know, tear something up. So I don't like that. I prefer this stubby, $129 on clearance for the 3/8 inch. And we also have the 1/2 inch, also $129. Almost done. We have this M18 Surge impact driver. I know we're talking about impact wrenches, but I wanted to show you the impact driver as well. Now, the difference between the Surge and the regular one is that this is smoother, quieter, doesn't produce as many beans, but you don't need it for the proper application of this tool. This is going to be for electricians. This is going to be for plumbers. This is going to be for woodworkers who have delicate work pieces. Add that battery to the BOGO and this thing becomes $87.08. And this seldom goes on sale, the Surge Impact Driver. We typically see the regular one do it all the time, but not the Surge. $87.08, wonderful deal there. Well, I was going to show you this deal over at Lowe's, but leave it to Lowe's to just totally foobar the whole thing. It's a free gift, but why? It's out of stock. You can't order it online, can't do nothing. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. Again, if you got any value from it, hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss any deals in the future, share this with your brethren, and I will see you guys next time.